Alright, let me know when you're ready for a quick little intro.
Alright, I don't know why is
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Montgomery College for this afternoon's matchup between the Lakers of Garrett College and your Montgomery College Raptors. Montgomery College is committed to providing an exclusive and respectful environment for everyone. The use of abusive or derogatory language, as well as any violence towards officials, players, coaches, or spectators, will not be tolerated and may result in removal from the stadium of the campus facility. Only players, officials, and team staff are permitted on the field. We kindly ask all spectators to remain off the field at all times, including during halftime and after the conclusion of the game. Thank you for supporting Montgomery College Athletics. And now, if we could please all stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the beautiful campus of Montgomery College here in Rockville, Maryland. Caleb Scarborough on the call here with you. We are about to be underway with starting lineups and national anthem, and then we'll give you a quick breakdown and a preview of what to expect in today's matchup between these two Maryland junior college teams.
Alrighty then, time to meet the starters, starting with Garrett, number 0, Wyatt Holt, number 3, Darius Hamilton, number 4, Cade Savage, number 5, Anthony Diaz, number 9, Lucas Alonso, number 10, Geronimo Valencia, number 13, Nathaniel Lopez Ramiro, number 15, Benjamin Lohr, number 17, Nathaniel Argrabright, number 18, Adrian Laba, and number 30, Lucio Bianchi. And now, introducing the starting lineup for your Montgomery College Raptors, number 0 out of Rockville, Maryland, Juan Henriquez Martinez, number 3, out of Clarksburg, Maryland, Jacob Escobar. Number 6, out of Bloemfontein, South Africa, Ethan Goldstone. Number 8, out of Valencia, Spain, Marcelo Martinez Herrero. Number 11, out of Bordeaux, France, Owen Laborg. Number 15, out of Bogota, Colombia, Andreas Rojas Pradilla. Number 17, out of Germantown, Maryland, Mateo Munoz. Number 20, out of Valladolid, Spain, Miguel Granada Panalva. Number 23, out of Montreal, Canada, Kenji Dogilas. Number 31, out of Stone Ridge, Virginia, Joshua Defoe. And number 34, out of Only, Maryland, Ernesto Vides Austin. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your starters. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the match. Thank you.
Good afternoon again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first game of our soccer doubleheader on this Montgomery College broadcast, where the Montgomery College Raptors are taking on the Garrett College Lakers here in beautiful Rockville, Maryland. It is starting to feel a little bit like fall with kickoff temps at a nice 64 degrees here in early October. Clear skies, a great day for this matchup between two Maryland junior college programs. My name is Caleb Scarborough. Thanks for tuning into this broadcast. My man Miles will be on the camera for us for both games, so thanks for tuning in. Montgomery College is 9-4-1 overall, losing their last matchup against the number 19 ranked Howard Community College on Tuesday. They dropped that one 2-0. On the other side, the Lakers are 4-5 overall, winning their last matchup 4-0 against CCBC Catonsville. This Raptors team is currently just outside the top 25 in the NJCAA Division I rankings. The Raptors have played some really tough competition this season, with 3 of their losses coming against teams that are currently ranked in the top 25. Garrett College might be catching the Raptors team at the right time, as this Raptors squad has not been able to score a goal in over 200 minutes. This is a potent Raptor offense that all of a sudden has really struggled since their 1-0 defeat against Harcum College a couple of weeks ago. Raptors going from left to right on your screen, rocking the all-white up top with purple bottoms. Lakers going right to left. Give you starting lineups as we are underway here. In the goal for the Raptors, number 0, Juan Martinez. Number 3, Jacob Escobar. 6, Ethan Goldstone. 8, Marcelo Herrero. 11, Owen Laborde. 15, Andres Padilla. 17, Mateo Munoz. 20, Miguel Penalva. 23, Kenji Vertaldoras. 31, Joshua Dufault, and 34, Ernesto Austin. For the Lakers, in the goal is number 0, Wyatt Hull, and then number 3, Darius Hamilton. 4, Cade Savage. 5, Anthony Diaz. 9, Lucas Alonso. 10, Geronimo Valencia. 13, Nathaniel Romero Lopez. 15, Ben Lower. 17, Nathaniel Argabright. 18, Adrian Laba, and 30, Lucio Bianchi. So again, Lakers going right to left on your screen. Raptors have it right now, building out of the back like they have done throughout the season. This is a good ball played over the top. This is number 15, Padilla, running onto it. Looks like the Lakers may have poked that one out of play, so we will have an early corner here for your Raptors. As I mentioned, this Raptors team has really been a dominant squad offensively throughout the season, but they have hit a little bit of a tough spot recently. This is a team that averages almost 4 goals a game, and I talked about it in our last broadcast when the Raptors were able to squeeze out a 2-0 victory back against Prince George's College a week ago from today. This ball is headed in and punched away by the keeper, Hull. This Raptors team has scored a lot of goals against the competition that you would say isn't as strong. When we look at the top talent that this Raptors team has played against, and lost against, they've really struggled to score. And so when you look at these teams that have been ranked in the top 25 that the Raptors have lost against, they've scored a total of 1 goal. All right, so that's not a recipe for success there. Looking back all the way to their first ranked matchup against Daytona State, they lost that one 3-0. Daytona State currently ranked 6th in the NJCAA polls. Then the next ranked matchup the Raptors had was several weeks later. They took on a really tough Harcum College team, lost that one 1-0. Harcum College has entered the top 25 rankings. They are at number 18. And then another loss for the Raptors coming against tying Monroe Community College, and then losing to Howard Community College 2-0. So some of this better competition the Raptors have taken on, they've struggled a little bit. It'd be good to see this Raptors offense get flowing again. The defense has been really tough throughout the season. In those losses, the Raptors have only given up a total of 6 goals. So they've kept it close. Unfortunately, the offense has just kind of let them down a little bit, not able to get that ball into the back of the net. And this is the Lakers team that's 4-5 overall, that hasn't been the best defensively. Looking at their stats, they give up almost 3.5 goals on average. Here's Kenji dancing with it on the far side. He did take a bump if he goes down. Ref says no foul, though. Lakers trying to escape. Raptors come in hard, but we are going to have a foul called. Beautiful day for some soccer here in Rockville, Maryland, just outside of the Washington, D.C. area, in the DMV as they call it. We have entered the last few weeks of the regular season for both squads. This Lakers team, their last regular season matchup is on the 21st of this month. And for your Raptors, their last regular season matchup is going to be on the 25th. So we are getting closer and closer to the end, as that ball does end up in the back of the net, but the offside flag will go up. Reminder, we have a doubleheader for you here this afternoon. Your Raptors men's and women's soccer teams taking on the Garrett College Lakers. Perdilla has it, plays a great through ball here. I believe Dufo's onside. He's going to shoot, try to cross it across. Looked like that was number 8, Herrero, trying to go back post. I like that ball played in, and I like the run there from Dufo. That's something that I've talked about throughout different broadcasts, is getting some more of those diagonal runs from the forwards, making those line runs, trying to play the ball up. Get those center backs to do a little bit of movement. You want the center backs to have to do a lot of communicating, really put a lot of pressure and stress on that back line. You do that early, and you can wear down a defense pretty easily. There is a bit of a breeze blowing right now. Something to keep an eye on, especially on these goal kicks. Nice shot by Austin winning that one. He lays it off to Kenji. Kenji cuts it, tries to play through ball to Dufo, gets it there, a lot of contact, and referee says, stand up, young man, we are playing on here. I didn't have a great angle of that. I couldn't tell if Dufo tripped over himself or if he caught the foot of a defender. Nevertheless, nice win there by Escobar, dropping it all the way back to the keeper, Juan Martinez. Here's Goldstone in the middle, going to switch it outside. This is actually the first match of the season that Martinez is starting. We've seen 00 Avery Langford in the goal for most of the season. So first start here for Martinez. Unfortunately, we've got a Laker down on the pitch right now. Looks like that's number 15, Ben Lohr. He's going to limp off the field. Keep an eye on him. So Raptors have another corner kick here. This one is going to be an in-swinger. Referee is not blowing the whistle, so we're going to play that one again. Let's pay attention there, fellas. So Escobar is going to take this corner. Raptors love to play that short corner with Kenji checking in and then trying to play from there. This time it's going to be Dufo checks in. He plays it to him. Dufo tries to spin, gets past the defender, plays the cross, and it takes a deflection. Raptors with their third corner here in the first 8 minutes of this one. Ball played in, near post, bounces in, took a deflection off of a Laker, still alive, a Laker clears. Laborde tracks back, and the Raptors are going to go all the way back to the keeper. Long ball played here. This is Dufo going to run onto it. He is onside. Nice defense there by the center back for the Lakers. Looked like that was number 17, Nathaniel Argabright. Doing a good job of handling Dufo there, but that leads to the fourth corner for the Raptors. Goldstone's going to jog over it to it now. So this Raptors team, 9-4-1 overall. Like I said, just outside the top 25, receiving votes in this past week's poll. Their losses and tie have all come from some of the best competition in the country. However, as we know, once we get closer and closer to postseason play, that is who you're playing as the top teams in the country. So I'd like to start to see them burying some goals again like we saw early in the season. Martinez playing really high up. This Raptors team is trying to keep this ball up as high as possible. You see Martinez way outside his 18. We'll say this Lakers team is keeping a high line. They are really pressing these Raptors to beat them over the top with some through balls. And so far they've been up to the task, but that's what we've been seeing. And there's been a couple of balls that have been played really well by the Raptors. If you're going to play a high line like this, you got to have a couple things. One, you've got to have some fast defenders, and you've got to have some strong defenders. And you need a keeper that's very aware. As here's a chance for the Lakers, a breakaway. Right-footed shot is a goal. Darius Hamilton out of nowhere. This Lakers team is going to grab the lead. We just watched the Raptors time and time again keep the ball on the offensive third. All of a sudden, the Lakers get a little bit of a break. A beautiful ball played. Darius Hamilton running onto that one, and he took his time, looked up, and placed the ball into the back of the net. It's one of those plays where sometimes when you have that one-on-one with the keeper, your eyes get way too big and you kick it too hard, you try to do too much, and Hamilton did exactly what was expected of him, and that's find the back of the net here in the 11th minute. Miles, to say I'm a little bit surprised would be an understatement right now. This is a Raptors team that the past couple weeks has not been the same that we've seen. Coach Braz is going to make a quick substitution here. He's going to bring in number 29 into that center back role. 29, Nurdalit Tiumbek. So quick substitution here by Coach Braz. Did not like what he saw there in the center back position as he makes that switch. Tui Mbiek, listed as a freshman local kid here out of Rockville, Maryland. So Raptors in a quick 1-0 hole. Really did not expect that one. This Lakers team just happened to counterattack beautifully as they continue to play this high line. This Raptors team is going to be really important not to just play the ball over the top down the middle. You've got to play these diagonal balls. When a team is keeping their defensive line so high, you want to try to stretch them out wide. When you stretch them wide is when you can hit them right in the mouth and go right up the middle. Big switch here. Ends up at the foot of a Raptor. Left-footed shot is wide. That was number 8, Herrero. Took that one with his left. That ball just went wide. So Raptors are going to make a substitution here. Another center back substitution. Going to bring in number 12, Aguiman. Aguiman's been stellar back there in that center back position this season. Aguiman, the sophomore out of Leiden, Netherlands. Excellent defense there by number 5, Diaz. And Lakers thought he had a man running deep. Ended up with nothing there. Ball played right in the middle to Dufo, takes a touch. Lakers do a good job converging around him. Nice little flick on here by Alonzo. I like to see that. Here's Hamilton. Raptors are going to have to keep an eye on him. Him and Goldstone are battling. Hamilton took a big touch, tried to save it, and he did, to Goldstone. Now the Raptors try to build out of the back like they've done the entirety of the season. You'll see right now on your screen how high this defensive line is for this Lakers team. Again, the one thing the Raptors are going to have to do is play some of these diagonal balls, switch this field, look to get it out wide here to Austin, and have either a forward or a midfielder make that run down the line. So that way you can stretch out this defense, as there's Hamilton eating that one up from Laborde. As I mentioned in the beginning of this broadcast, the Raptors have gone over 200 minutes without scoring a goal, and that is truly shocking because this is a Raptors team that at one point was averaging almost 5 goals a game, and offensively they've just struggled to have any sort of identity and any way to find the back of the net. Can Dufo do something here, though? He's got it on his right, taking it to the line, crosses it over, and nothing doing with that cross. Aguiman's going to play one over the top, right down the heart, looking to find Dufo. Dufo takes a little bit of a shoulder push. Big ball played here over the top to Hamilton. It's a good hit there from the center midfielder. Here's Hamilton dancing here with Austin. Austin's a good defender. Excellent defense there by Austin, winning that one. Goldstone's looking for Laborde in the middle. He's standing behind the defender, though. I want to see the Raptors push up this line. Number 15 for the Raptors, Padilla, should be making a line run. If Austin's going to receive it there, you've got to make some sort of movement, because if you just stand still, it's not going to do your team a whole lot of good. Agyeman plays this one. No offside flag goes up. I did think that Herrera was maybe a step off. Nevertheless, we are going to have another corner here. Good sportsmanship here between Herrera and number 17, Argabright. Looks like both of them may have went little shoulder-to-shoulder action there. Nothing but some good competition here. So Raptors taking another corner. Have not been successful on getting a good shot on goal. Ball played in. There's a chance. Kinji gets a head on it. I think the keeper able to poke that one away, but Kinji went up, got a head on that one, and it looked like the keeper Hull got down quickly. Able to save that one. Good opportunity there by the Raptors. It's going to be their sixth corner here. So we approach the 18-minute mark. It's a good ball. Floats to the back post. Keeper gets a fist on it. Lakers trying to find Hamilton up top. Austin's chasing him. Those two are going to be battling. Hamilton has won one round already. He's got a man in the middle, but Hamilton's still dribbling. One more. A lot of contact there. Nothing malicious. We'll play. Raptors playing it up. Here's Dufo. He is going to be fouled. Smart foul there, though, Miles, by number 30, Lucio Bianchi. That's exactly the type of foul you want to be making if you're a center defensive mid. You don't want the other team making a breakaway, as there's a meg here by number 8, Herrera. He tried to beat a second, not able to do so. Couple players on the ground here. Herrera's about to be called for a foul. Instead, Lakers turn it over. Austin with a good first touch. Kenji checks in, has it on his left. Nobody there. Gonna have to switch it to Laborde. Laborde's got to play quicker than that. Almost turns it over. Agyeman's got the big switch to Austin. If he wants it, he'll take it. I want to see Herrera make a line run. We got two guys checking into the same spot there, and this ball played in. That right there, Miles, has just got to be some better communication and keeping an eye of what you're doing. Dufo and number 8, Herrera, both checked into that same gap. Nobody made that diagonal run that I keep talking about. You need either Herrera to check in and then Dufo to go to the line, because then the defense gets stretched a little bit. And right now, the Raptors are just not on the same page, and that's been the case now for over 200 minutes, as we have not seen a Raptor goal in that amount of time. Austin doing a nice job beating one. Little hesitation move. Now he plays it up to Herrera. Herrera playing it to a good running Kenji. Back to the middle for Dufo. Dufo takes a hit. Looks like Kenji's going to be listed offside, and he was. Better flow there by the Raptors, and why that was the case, you had Austin going into his space. He beat one man, and then you had a little combination play between Kenji, Dufo, Herrera, and it looked really good. Handful of substitutions going to come in at the next chance. Here's Laborde with it. Still got it. Plays it to Herrera. Ball played in. Dufo with the right, and he finishes.
The Raptors coming from number 31 out of Stone Ridge, Virginia.
Joshua Dufo scoring that one with his right. He has been active this afternoon. That's his first real opportunity, and he took advantage of that, and the Raptors able to equalize here in the 21st minute. That one started with the midfielder Laborde, beat one, able to play the ball up top. And Dufo doing an excellent job finishing there. The Raptors looking to get more, though. Here's Kenji. He's got a runner. Plays it through just a little too heavy on that pass. Herrero's been looking for that through ball. So Raptors able to equalize. During that celebration, a couple of substitutions for the Raptors. Number 30, Sheikh Sidi Sow enters. So Raptors get their first goal in over 200 minutes, equalizing here in the 21st minute. Joshua Dufo getting the Raptors on the board. 1-1's our score. Lakers got things started in the 11th minute when Hamilton had a 1v1 opportunity with a keeper and he did not miss. Raptors have really dominated, though, from the get-go with possession. This Lakers team has been playing a high line defensively, trying to keep this Raptors offense from getting any sort of flow. They were successful for about the first 20 minutes. After that, it's been a different story. Here's Sal with it now. He's got a Kenji making that line run. Played to the middle to Dufo. Here's a runner. Tries to play it through. Takes a deflection. Raptors are really trying to find that ball to Herrero, whether he's on the right side of the field or the left. They've moved him back and forth. Both times have been looking to play that through ball. Escobar battling with on the far side. He is fouled. Referee says we'll play on. Sal with it, taking his space. Lays it off near side here to Padilla. He's going to drop it back. Raptors will build out of the back. Better combination play up top. We've seen Kenji make some of those runs, being able to feed it inside to Dufo once he takes kind of that dummy run. You really do need to make those types of runs, even if you don't play the ball, because it does force the defense to commit. One of the things that always is talked about whenever I played and when I coached is you make that run enough times, defense is going to get lazy. They're not going to want to track it every single time. That's just human nature to get a little lazy with it, and that's whenever you really can hit them in the mouth. Like the movement we've seen up top from Kenji and number 31, Dufo. Here's Herrero. He pokes it around, beats one. Excellent job there by 17, Argabright. Big collision there. Looks like Dufo going to fall down top of the ball, be whistled here for a handball. Escobar tracking back with it. Lakers with a nice way to escape the pressure there. Tried to play the ball up. Not a great pass there by the center mid. Number 10, Valencia. Turns that one over. Escobar on the far side. He has space. Going to try to play it down the line over the top to Dufo. He's able to get to it. Drops it back. Try to squeeze this one to Kenji. Herrero making a good pass. Here's a shot from deep. Ball put on goal. Nice looking shot there by Padilla. Hole up to the task, pokes that one away, but Raptors still threatening, and we will have a foul called. It's going to be a dangerous spot here. Herrero, the beautiful pass over to Kenji. Kenji not able to control it. Ball bounced out, landed at the foot of Perdilla. He took a touch and ripped one from about 24 yards out. Holt did an excellent job keeping his eye on the ball, punching that one away, but the Raptors are still threatening here. Good chance here. The Raptors have had 6 corners already. They'll play this one similar to a corner. Goldstone plays it near side, takes a touch, hits a post. That went off the foot of Sal. Ball still alive. Raptors take a shot, and it hits the keeper who was laying on the ground. Talk about unlucky if you're a Raptor fan. Laborde shot that one, and if the keeper Hull had not already been on the ground, I don't think he would have had any chance of saving that one. So Raptors hit the post and then hit the keeper. Lakers able to keep this one at a 1-1 tie here in the 27th minute. Definitely feels like this Lakers team is playing with fire right now. The Raptors are getting some good looks. Escobar with his left, crosses it in. Dufo trying to go up. It went over his head. Keeper Hull has it now. Miles, early on, the thing that's really stood out to me, 2 guys for the Raptors. Really, I'd say 3. Kenji, Dufo up top. Their movement has just been beautiful. It's one of those things I've talked about, this Raptors team, this little slump they've had offensively. Their movement up top has really led to a lot of good opportunities for this Raptors team. And then the other guy on highlight is number 12, Aggie Man. He came in as a sub, but he's just been so solid in that center back role for the Raptors. So we are going to have a handful of substitutions, so I'll try to grab these as they happen. So a couple substitutions here for the Raptors. We've got number 7, Ewan Nedelik. Number 9, Ilian Afonso. And number 26, Paulo Perez, all enter for the Raptors here. Goldstone plays this one out wide to Escobar. It's going to be the first touch here for Nedelik. He's going to drop it back to Escobar. So Nedelik playing that left winger role. Aguiman didn't put enough on that one. Sal with a 50-50 hospital ball. He's able to win it, but Sal looks like he got stepped on. Referee said no foul. We're going to play on here. But excellent position there by Tui Mbek. He cuts that one away as we will have a stoppage of time. As number 30, C.D. Sal, is on the ground. So Sal's going to have to step off the field. Raptors can make a substitution if they want. I think that they're just going to wait for him to be waved back on. Not sure exactly what the referee's problem is here. I mean, Sal does need to step off the field, Miles, because the game was paused. He steps off the field and the referee waves him back on if he's not that hurt, but the referee didn't do that, so Sal's going to keep playing. Here's Nedelik battling. Somehow he wins it. Plays it to the middle. Lots of Lakers there. They get a foot on it. And that is number 17, Argabright, clearing that one. A little bit of a weird little sequence there when Sal went down. Goldstone's going to deliver it near side. Sal plays it to the middle. Terrible pass there. It's a turnover. Raptors looking to converge and win it back, and they do. Reminder, doubleheader action here for you this afternoon. Men's soccer team underway right now. And then approximately 20 minutes after the men's match finishes, switch on over to the women's broadcast. Caleb Scarborough on the call for both of them here with you on this beautiful fall afternoon here at Montgomery College. Our score is 1-for-1. If you have just joined us, this Lakers team, 4-5 overall, they actually got the scoring started in the 11th minute. Number 3, Darius Hamilton, buried one after a 1v1 opportunity he had with the keeper. This Raptors team, they went over 200 minutes without scoring a goal, as there was a beautiful ball played into Nedelik. He hit it one time. The positioning by Hull was literally perfect, because if he's anywhere else, that ball ends up buried in the back of the net. This Lakers team definitely playing with a little bit of fire here. But as I was mentioning, this is a Raptors team that went over 200 minutes without scoring a goal, a team that has been electric offensively this season. Something we haven't seen them do is struggle offensively like they have. But they have had some good opportunities here in the first half of this matchup. 11 shots, 7 of them have been on goal. Not a great goal kick here. Perez gets a head on it, plays it up to Afonso. He doesn't get a good pass on that one. This ball's going to roll out of play. Somehow Raptors able to hold on to it. A lot of contact there. Referee looked like he was going to blow the whistle. Ended up not. And this time we will have a foul called. Ball played in by Goldstone, back post, header, Alvarado Celis with a goal. Number 9, Celis with that header from Goldstone. Goldstone just floated that one into the back post, and I don't think anybody was close to Celis on that one, as he makes it a 2-1 lead here in the 32nd minute. Beautiful ball played in there by Goldstone. He hit that one perfect to that back post. And if you're the Lakers, you cannot leave somebody wide open on that back post. Raptors take advantage and grab their first lead of the afternoon. Their first lead since last Thursday when they beat Prince George's Community College 2-0. This Raptors team on Saturday tied Monroe Community College 0-0. And then 2 days ago against Howard Community College, they dropped that contest 2-0. As Hull's going to come out and grab that one. This Raptors team has really been trying to play these through balls. It's due to this Lakers back line playing so high. It's a tough task here for the Lakers and Coach Jonathan Price. You see them, Coach Price standing over there with his assistant Aaron Graham, Corey Durst. Goldstone going to switch it near side here to Sal. Sal's got tons of space and time. He's going to take advantage of both. Look to play a through ball here to Sellis. Sellis with a good first touch, drops it back. Raptors have 2 men in the box. Goldstone with a 50-50 hospital ball there. He wins that one. Not a great looking pass here by number 29, Tui Mbeck. Escobar able to corral it. Agyeman hits that one with some pace this time. He already gave a hospital ball to Sal. We'd like to see that type of ball played in. Kenji with a beautiful touch, a spin and a hit. My goodness, that was too smooth. Kenji received that ball and in the same motion received it, spun, and hit it with his left. Had plenty of pace on it, just a few yards wide, but that's the type of play there, ladies and gentlemen, that's some serious talent. That takes a lot of practice, and that takes a lot of hard work to be able to make that sort of control, turn, and hit. Kenji's going to sit down for a quick breather here. Kenji, the sophomore out of Montreal, Canada. On the season, he's got 3 goals and 1 assist. This ball played in by Goldstone, floated in. A Laker able to get ahead on it. Lakers haven't had much offense since that early goal by Hamilton. Besides that, they haven't really tested this keeper. Number 0, Juan Martinez. They've got 1 shot and 1 goal. Good ball played up here by the Raptors. Cross played in. Offside flag will go up. So offside flag here for the Raptors. Number 36, Marinho, Guillermo Marinho, the defender, sophomore of Germantown, Maryland, has checked into the match. So Raptors have used 7 substitutions here. Excellent work there by Marinho, cutting that one out. He's going to take his space. Took too much space. He got mowed down there by the defender. That was number 1, Logan Mowen, coming in with that hard tackle. So one of the things coaches want you to take your space, but they also want you to know when to get rid of it. As Escobar doing number 9, Sellis, making an excellent run. It's going to go out of play here. It's going to be a corner kick for the Raptors. This is the Raptors' 7th corner. Goldstone's going to jog over and take this one. Goldstone already has an assist off a beautifully placed free kick in the 32nd minute. We'll see, can the Lakers match up here in the air? Ball played short. Nedelik spins, has it on his left, kicks it in, takes a deflection. Lakers able to clear. Escobar keeps it in, plays it near side to Sellis. Not a great touch. Able to save it. Raptors have numbers in the box. Good move here from Sellis. Crosses in. Hit wide. Opportunity there for number 24 for your Raptors. I believe that's number 24, Binti Bruns, freshman out of Berlin, Germany. Raptors trying to get their second win in the month of October. Nice defense there by number 1, Moen. So that ball is going to go out of play. It's going to be goal kick here. Reminder, women's soccer following this men's matchup. About 20 minutes after the men's game finishes, switch on over to the women's broadcast where you can catch your Raptors, Lady Raptors, as they take on the Garrett College Lakers. Caleb Scarborough on the call for both of them this afternoon. My man Miles on the camera work. We are enjoying this beautiful day here in Rockville, Maryland. Raptors have been able to take the lead thanks to a goal in the 21st minute by Dufo, and in the 32nd they took the lead after Celis scored a beautiful header. Goldstone going to switch it near side. This ball crossed in. It's a good hit. Not a bad ball in there from number 36, Marino. Lakers able to deal with that pressure. Ball's going to go out of play here for a corner. Goldstone's going to jog over to it. Miles, I really feel like the Raptors on their corner kicks, they scored that one goal, right? The one from Goldstone. It wasn't a corner, it was a free kick. But they showed how dominant they can be in the air. And it's one of those things, they love to play this short little combination, but I'd like to see them play the ball up in the air against this Lakers team. Since the Lakers have already given up one header for a goal, I would keep trying to test them and see if their defense can handle some of these crosses in the air. Oh, that hit Celis, looked like right in the head. Looks to be all right. Couldn't tell if that was his head or his arm from up here. Under 4 to play here in this first half. 2-1 our score, Raptors leading. Here's Perez, he's going to drop it back. Substitution to bring in 2 new center backs early in this one has paid off for the Raptors. They gave up that goal in the 11th minute, and about as soon as they gave it up, the Raptors brought in 2 new center backs, number 29, 2 Beck, and number 12, Aguiman. They've been able to sniff out any sort of danger. This Lakers team has one shot on goal, and 1 goal. Besides that, they have not been able to muster any offense. Borde doing a good job battling, able to hold on to this one. He's going to drop it back. It's going to be swung near side to Marino. Goldstone's got tons of time. Going to just hit this one with his right, push it out wide to Escobar. Borde playing it back out wide. Here's Nedelik. He loves that left. He goes left, has it, plays it to the middle. It squeezes through. It looked like Bruns was right there. It just had a little bit too much heat on it. He wasn't able to catch up. Nice spin here from Hamilton. He has definitely been one of the bright spots for this Lakers team this first half. Some of the most possession the Lakers have had all game turns into a turnover. Here's Celis. He has a goal. Excellent defense here by the Lakers slow this one down. That was number 18, Adrian Laba. First time we've said his name this afternoon. This ball floated in, trying to find Perez, who's cutting across the goal. Not able to chase that one down. It's going to roll out of play here for a goal kick. A couple more substitutions for the Lakers. For the Lakers, number 6, Caden Vaughn is going to come in.
Less than 1 minute remaining in the first half. Less than 1 minute remaining in the first half.
Under a minute to go here in half number 1. Here's Mo, and he's going to try to throw this one down the line. Throws it over the head of almost everyone. Raptors looking to clear it. Not a great touch there by number 21, Max Hinchy. He turns it over. Here's Escobar, plays it in. Celis takes a poke. Ends up in the back of the goal. Oh my goodness. Miles, I could barely even see that from up here. That ball floated in. Celis just runs over and kind of hits that like a flick with the back of his foot. I'm not sure what Hull was doing back there, but it looked like it just surprised him. The center backs, Argabright and 18 Laba are having a conversation right now where both of them are looking at each other kind of confused on what the heck just happened. Escobar plays that one in. Celis makes a good run and just try to put it on goal, and that one just goes right into the corner on the ground as the Raptors are going to get a last-second goal here in this first half. Celis getting his second goal, and the Raptors are going to go into the halftime break with a 3-1 lead. All three of those goals coming after going down 1-0 in the 11th minute. So Raptors grab a 3-1 lead. Good to see from the Raptors as this team offensively struggled for over 200 minutes not scoring. They get 3 goals here in the first half to take a 3-1 lead against the Garrett College Lakers. We'll step aside for this halftime break, about 15 minutes for half number 2. A reminder, keep track of all things Raptors by visiting mcraptors.com. Caleb Scarborough on the call here. Thanks for tuning in to this Montgomery College broadcast. We'll be back here in about 10 to 15 minutes for half number 2 here at Montgomery College. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to second half action here as both teams are ready for the second half. Raptors leading in this one 3-1. However, it was not easy early on. Lakers got things started in the 11th minute. A 1v1 breakaway opportunity was buried into the back of the net by Hamilton for the Lakers. They were able to hold on to the lead for another 10 minutes before the Raptors tied things up in the 21st minute thanks to a goal by Dufo. And then the Raptors took it from there. A pair of goals from number 9, Celis, puts us at a 3-1 advantage for the Raptors. They got that third goal right before the halftime whistle. This was a Raptors team that had gone over 200 minutes without scoring a goal. And they sure did enjoy seeing that ball hit the back of the net again. Raptors have played quite a large lineup here, as they have had 9 substitutions. So as we are getting ready to get started, a reminder to keep track of all things Raptors by visiting mcraptors.com. Thanks for tuning in to this Montgomery College broadcast. My name's Caleb Scarborough on the call for this one and the women's game following this. That one starts about 20 minutes approximately after this one finishes. So switch over to that broadcast once this one concludes. Raptors putting early pressure here. That is number 9, Celis. He has done that since he entered in the second half. He came on at about the 26th, 27th minute. And ever since he's come onto the pitch, he's had quite an impact. So corner kick going to be played here by the Raptors. Played all the way to the top to Laborde. Hits it with his right. That's going to go wide. Raptors start the same lineup that they ended the first half with. Bad goal kick here leads to Bruns with a chance. He tries to fit it into the middle. Ball still bounces. Perez hits it with his left, and it's going to go wide. You can tell this Raptors team is hungry to score goals. Can't say I blame them, as this Raptors team went through quite a stretch that we're not used to seeing. Over 200 minutes without a goal before Joshua Dufo got things started to tie things up in the 21st minute. Here's Bruns with it now. Feeds it near side to Nedelik. Drops it back to Laborde. Raptors look to switch. Put a little bit more of the blame, not on the pass on that one, but more on Mourinho. He's got to get wider there. You're playing that outside back. If you want to push up, there's no reason for you to be pinching in like that. Stay wide. That way when you switch the field, make it a little bit easier for your team to switch it to you. Escobar feeds it up to Nedelik. Cuts it middle. Feeds it across to Bruns, who makes a run. Plays to the middle. Took a deflection. And goes out of play. It looks like it was last touched by number 18, Laba. It's going to lead to another Raptors corner kick here. This is going to be the 9th corner kick. Raptors have had 9 shots on goal. New keeper in the match for the Lakers. This is number 77. This ball goes all the way through. Nobody touches it. It's going to be a goal kick. So new keeper in for the Lakers. James Helmantoller-Quantz. So Hull plays the first half, and he's going to sit on the bench for half number 2. Coach Price for the Lakers decides to put someone different between the pipes. Here's Escobar trying to play it up to Celis. Hits a good pass. Celis runs onto it. Cuts it in with his right, feeds it in. Here's Nedelik trying to feed it back to Celis, but Celis a little bit too zealous. Miles, you like that rhyming there? Yeah. So Celis with a foul. Here's Mourinho on the far side, trying to play it down the line. He hit that one with too much pace to it. Bruns was making the run. Big ball played there. Gonna have a foul call because Mourinho did not play the ball at all. Went straight into the body of Hamilton. It's gonna be a turnover. Goldstone trying to find a streaking Celis here. Excellent work by Laba. Here's Nedelik from deep. This is definitely a ambitious attempt there from the midfielder. Escobar with it, playing it up to Nedelik. Nedelik steps over, goes to the goal line, crosses it in, took a deflection, good positioning there by Argabright. Goldstone switches the field. Mourinho up to Perez. Perez has space here, looks to play it in. Not a great cross. Celis still able to somehow get to it. Definitely say that about Celis. He has done such an excellent job finding the ball. Different runs, checking to it, poking the ball towards goal. He's got a pair of goals to show for all that effort this afternoon. Escobar definitely took a hit. Referee said play on. Looks like Escobar's okay. It's not a malicious attempt there by Alonso. He helps him up. Escobar looks like he's okay. Raptor team has 4 matches remaining in the regular season. Hard to believe, but postseason play gets started right at the end of this month with the Region 20 tournament. Raptors do have a couple of tough matches ahead of them to close out the season. They will be taking on CCBC Essex in their next match. That one is next Tuesday at CCBC Essex. You can catch that one. All the updates on mcraptors.com, your home for all things Raptors athletics. If you haven't bookmarked that page yet, I highly recommend you do because we are in a great time of college athletics. Fall sports are getting closer to that postseason play, and before you know it, men and women's basketball will be underway as we are getting closer and closer to the start of the basketball season. Take a look at the schedules by visiting mcraptors.com. Excellent effort here by Nedelik, running back, winning that shoulder-to-shoulder tackle. He feeds it inside. He took a little bit of a touch, fell. Referee, no call on it, so the Raptors will play all the way out of the back. Here's Escobar. He seems to be okay after taking that hit earlier. Plays across in. Sellis gets a head on it, flicks it on. Will not test the keeper, James. Terrible punt here by James. So Escobar is definitely going to be whistled for a foul here. Laborde's got to do a better job using his body there, shielding it. He's not the biggest guy out there, so that means you've got to learn how to shield a defender. Didn't do a good job there. Raptors able to get it back. Mourinho plays it back outside to Perez. Perez dances, beats one, has men in the box, floats it in. Header is in! What a goal! Perez finding the cutting Nedelik. And that one, absolutely no chance for the keeper, James, to save that one. His only hope was that one was either going to hit him or hit the post. But that running start that Nedelik had, it looked way too easy. But that is all due to Perez out wide. He did a step over, pushed that out with his right foot, beat his man by a mile, and just played a great ball about that 6-yard box. And Nedelik made this Lakers team pay here in the 56th minute. Nedelik gets his 4th goal on the season. Nedelik with a good touch, feeds it inside. Here's Bruns. Has it, has a man in the box, tries to beat, pulls it back, up top. Nedelik, weak shot, finds his foot of Sellis. It looks like it took a deflection, and it's going to be a corner kick. It's a good touch there by Nedelik. Escobar's going to jog over to take this corner. See what the Raptors end up doing. I'd like to see them play the ball in the air, especially Miles, because 2 of their goals have come from headers. I'd like to see them play the ball in the air here, continue to put this pressure on the Lakers. Lakers haven't been able to possess the ball much at all today. This Raptors defense has been all over them. Every time the Raptors turn the ball over, they swarm. Whatever Laker has the ball, the Lakers, besides that one goal by Hamilton back in the 11th minute, they have been absolutely shut out. There has not been a single shot attempted by this Lakers team since that goal in the 11th minute. You see a little bit there behind the goal, one of the women's soccer teams starting to warm up. That's a great time for me to remind you that the women's soccer match will follow the men's match here. Approximately 20 minutes after the men's match finishes, switch on over to that broadcast on the Montgomery College Athletics broadcast channel. Mourinho up top, not a great ball in. Not sure if he was trying to shoot it or make a cross. So we're definitely going to have a foul called here on number 1, Moen. He's actually lucky to not get a yellow card, as that elbow was in the neck head area. It's not something referees usually mess around with much. So Raptors going to have a great opportunity here with this free kick. This is right about 22, 23 yards out. Looks like Goldstone's going to stand over the ball. Coach Braz is hollering out some directions to his team. If I'm Goldstone, I'm thinking about putting this one on goal. So Coach Braz has a conversation with Escobar. Looks like Escobar and Goldstone are going to stand over it. Escobar with his left. Shot is in and out. Header is down. And that's Celis with a hat trick. Man, just for the opportunity, I was about to talk about that shot by Escobar, because he absolutely ripped it. Hit the underside of that post. That ball missiled down. And Celis, doing what he's done all season long, finds the back of the net. He gets his 15th goal of the season and his 3rd goal today for a hat trick for number 9, Oscar Alvarado Celis. 2 goals in a span of 4 minutes here, and this Raptors team has absolutely taken over this match. The wheels are definitely starting to come off for this Lakers club as Nedelik beats his defender. Looks to cross it back post. He's got a man. Saved. What a save there by the keeper, James. It looked like Perez is who made that run on the far side. He got a poke on it. James did a great job recovering. Able to save that one and keep this a 5-1 game. Here's Perez, finds Bruns. Bruns with space. He's able to turn. Moen goes to the ground and wins it. Here's Hamilton. He's all by himself, as he's been for the majority of the match. He hasn't had much help up top. This Lakers team, if we had a way to keep track of how much possession each team has, I think you'd probably say it's about 85-15, Miles. Raptors have absolutely dominated possession. Here's Perez going to play one in. Lakers able to get ahead on that one. Ball still in dangerous spot. Raptors are going to chase it down, have a throw-in opportunity here. I said after that first goal that the Lakers scored, I truly was just kind of shocked. Mainly because this is one of those teams that the Raptors on paper should dominate. And that first goal had me a little worried. Plus, this Raptors team had gone over 200 minutes without scoring a goal. The combination of those two had me a little bit nervous. You saw the Raptors continue to put pressure on the Lakers, and you felt like they were gonna break that scoring drought. Dufo in the 21st minute got things started. And really after a couple substitutions out of that back line, bringing in Aggieman and Tuimbek, this Raptors defense really strengthened, and then the offense finally got flowing. Here's Escobar dancing with it now. He cuts it inside. Nedelik is on the ground. And we're going to have a stoppage of play here. Not sure what exactly is going on here with Nedelik. He's just kind of sitting up. Not sure what's hurting him exactly. Looks like the trainer is going to take a jog onto the field with that. Handful of student athletes going to get a little bit of water and instruction from their coach. The 63rd minute here. Raptors up 5-1. So Nedelik's walking off under his own power. Raptors are going to make a substitution coming on for the first time this afternoon. It's number 13, Jonathan Kuhn, the sophomore out of Wellington, New Zealand. Raptors have made 9 substitutions here. Coach Braz using that deep bench that he has been known to have here at Montgomery College. Goldstone doing an excellent job winning that one. Used his body perfectly. Separate the attacker from the ball. Here's Kuhn touching it for the first time. Mourinho tries to play it in. Ball's cut away by the Lakers. Raptors with tons of time and space right now. It really feels like they've worn down this Lakers team. Every time the Raptors get the ball, Miles, they just got tons of time, tons of space. It really feels like this Lakers team, some of that, a little bit of the air has started to deflate. They jumped out to that early 1-0 lead, grabbing the lead in the 11th minute. Had it for just about 10 minutes. And other than that one shot, that is all the keeper Martinez has seen action-wise. One Laker shot on goal, one Laker goal. Besides that, the most action Martinez has had has been a couple of passes made back to him. Lakers don't even have a shot on, even a corner kick this afternoon. That's how dominant this Raptors defensive backs have been. Besides that lone goal, it seemed to just kind of come out of nowhere. For the Raptors, though, this is going to be their 11th corner kick. Goldstone to take this corner here as we enter the 65th minute. Reminder, women's matchup will follow this one about 20 minutes afterwards. Just switch over to that broadcast on the Montgomery College Athletics channel. beautiful afternoon, fall afternoon for some soccer. Kickoff temp was about 64 degrees. The skies are nothing but blue here in Rockville, Maryland. As here's Sellis, he's looking for 4. That one's blocked. This Raptors offense really has flown through Sellis all season long. His team leading 12 goals. Here's Kuhn with it. He's got tons of space. You don't want to give him this much space because he'll take advantage of it. Cuts it with his right. He's got a step. Poked off the ball. And Kuhn just doing a little bit too much there. He had a little bit of about half a step. Not able to get anything out of that. Raptors coming from the other direction. Here's Marino. Beats one. Puts it towards goal. That went right at that near post. James looked to be a little bit out of position, so he has to hit that one away. It will be a Raptors corner. Ball played in low. Couple Raptors get a touch on it. Flicked up. Sellis not able to get to that one. Ball's poked away. Bruns will grab it. Raptors will look to reset here. Big tackle there by Lava. Another big tackle here. A lot of contact on both of these last few plays. And it looks like it might have been number 21 maybe. Might be Max Hinchy. I think it is. He is up and moving. That's good to see for the Lakers. He took a hard hit there. Nice little 1-2 look there from Laborde and Bruns. I think Laborde thought that Kuhn would be making that run. It's going to be a throw in here for the Lakers near the corner flag. Escobar clears that one, almost lands up here with us. Lakers slowly inching down the field thanks to their third throw-in. This ball finally ends up at Martinez. I think I saw a big smile on his face when he saw that ball heading his direction. He has not had many opportunities to touch the ball with his hands in this one, besides picking the ball up at halftime. Besides that, he's only been tested one time. Gonna have an offside flag here. It's gonna go up. Raptors are gonna make a handful of substitutions at the next chance. Looks like we'll have a new keeper. 00 Avery Langford will be entering in the goal. It's like number 10 Afonso. A couple other guys. I'll grab those as they enter. And we will have substitutions enter here for the Raptors. So like I said, new keeper coming in, 00 Avery Langford. Also entering will be number 10 Afonso, number 33 Jet Ryan Reed. And it looks like number 28 Michael Osorio. So Raptors have made 13 substitutions in this one. Coach Braz giving everybody an opportunity to get some playing time. This is Perez dancing with it. He cuts it inside, has a step, tries to force it in. I'd like to see Perez shoot those a little bit more, Miles. He does a good job beating his defender. It's just really that next step for him. He's really fast, really quick, has good, quick 1-2 movements to beat a guy. It's really that decision-making at times he lacks. So Langford has it after entering for the starter, Juan Martinez. Escobar tries to float that one in to Ryan Reed. Not a great pass there. It will be a turnover. Raptors able to get it back. Goldso feeds it inside to Afonso. Afonso try to fit it into a tight window there to Perez. And every time the Lakers win it back, they just don't have much going for them. Usually end up quickly turning the ball over back to this Raptors defense that swarms every time they have a chance. Escobar tries to float this one in. Looked like number 9, Alonzo, is trying to head that to his keeper. Errant pass there is going to end up here for a Raptors corner. Something you've heard me say, if my numbers here are right, 13 times tonight. What do they say, Mile? Lucky 13, right? This could be the lucky 13th corner here for the Raptors to get a goal. Ball played in. Header, Ryan Reed! Did I call that, Miles, or did I call that? Lucky 13 corner kick ends up Escobar, Ryan Reed, back of the net, 6-1, our lead here at Montgomery College, as Ryan Reed does what he's done so often this season, which is come off the bench and find the back of the net. That's going to be Ryan Reed's 8th goal of the season. This one coming in the 76th minute. As Lucky 13 for corner kicks ends up being the 6th goal here. Escobar with the corner, finding the head of Ryan Reed. And the Raptors continue to dominate. It feels like a lifetime ago when this Raptors team was trailing in this one. Raptors went 21 minutes without a goal and even gave up a goal to this Lakers team in the 11th minute and trailed in this one. I definitely issued a bit of a warning, a bit of surprise when the Raptors went down. However, they have responded accordingly here. Raptors had so much success on corner number 13. Perez lets that one roll out for corner number 14. Escobar to take this corner as well. Hits this one well. Headers up. Keeper comes out. Nice job there by the keeper, James, coming out and clearing it. Here's Afonso. Drops it back to Osorio. Tries to float this one in. Finds its foot to Kuhn. Kuhn takes a bump, able to stay up. Osorio beats one, beats two. Still on his right, a shot high. Couple of quick movements there by Osorio. Had a bit of a step, ripped it. And just leaning back a little bit too far on that one. That ball floated in, almost ended up in the back of the net. That one caught the keeper, James, a little off guard. Raptors are really putting the pressure on this Lakers back line. Escobar with a good move. Shoots this one from deep. It takes a deflection. Looks like that was Laba. Laker defender just tries to clear that one out. Nobody up top for the Lakers as they have truly parked the bus back here on defense. All 11 guys behind the ball almost every time. Really can't say I blame them. This is a Raptors team that has really had their foot on the pedal after giving up that lone goal back in the 11th minute. Here's Kuhn with it. Battling, lays it off to Sorio. Sorio takes a cross. It looks like it took a deflection. Ball's laying right in front for Ryan Reed. And the keeper has to clear it for a corner kick. As the Raptors get ready to take this corner kick in the 81st minute. Remind you once again of two things. One, to keep track of all things Raptors by visiting mcraptors.com. And the second thing, women's soccer will be underway approximately 20 minutes after this one finishes. Switch on over to that broadcast on the Montgomery College Athletics channel. So the Raptors try to get their 5th win. Try to win 2 in a row. Then for Garrett College, their women's soccer team, they have lost 6 games in a row. So both teams trying to find some sort of momentum as we inch closer and closer to postseason play. A reminder, end of this month, Region 20 play will be underway. Goldstone has played really well today for the Raptors. I feel like he's done such an excellent job in that holding midfield role. He's had an assist. He's been in the right places. He's played some good crosses in on different free kicks and corner kicks, and really just been a solid holding midfielder. He's done an excellent job kind of sitting in those spots, making some good tackles, keeping pressure on this team. As here's Afonso with a point-blank shot, and that's a goal. Ryan Reed picking out Afonso, who was standing all by himself at about the PK spot. Made that one look easy.
Alfonso, the Lyon, France native.
Unselfish play there by Ryan Reed. Looked up, had plenty of time, found Afonso standing there, and Afonso gets his 4th goal of the season. Great unselfish play there by the Raptors to make this a 7-1 lead as we are about 7 minutes to go in this one. So I was talking about Goldstone and how strong and dominant it felt like he's been. The center back combination between Aggieman and Tuimenbeck has been solid. They both came in after that goal was surrendered in the 11th minute. And ever since that moment, this Lakers team has not had an inkling of offense. Didn't see Kenji or Dufo much in the second half, if at all. They both came out around the 40-minute mark in that first half. Both of them played really well. Both were very active, put a lot of pressure on this back line for the Lakers. Coach Braz has used a deep bench this afternoon with 13 substitutions. Great idea from Coach Braz, because this is a Raptors team that's played a lot of games in the last week. Had a game on Tuesday, had a game on Saturday, had a game last Thursday. And that game on Saturday and on Tuesday were both tightly contested matches. Raptors tied one and lost one. So having this one here against Garrett College, where they've been able to put up 7 goals and play 13 additional subs. So you're looking at 24 student athletes that have seen the pitch today. Not a bad idea, especially late in the season, to get some rest for certain key players and get some playing time for some of these student athletes that are looking for a little bit of game tape. You know, this junior college world is really an opportunity for them to showcase themselves, get the grades up, do the right things to get an opportunity to play at a four-year school. That's something Coach Braz prides himself on, is giving student athletes opportunities to have chances to go to those four-year universities. Raptors' next match will be next Tuesday. That one's a big one against CCBC Essex. Raptors' last scheduled home game of the regular season is on the 21st of October. Come on out and catch that one. That is going to be a big ordeal. That'll be what we call sophomore night in the junior college world. So you'll want to come out and catch that one on October 21st at 5 p.m. here in Rockville, Maryland at the Rockville campus of Montgomery College. Lots of space here from Osorio. He's going to play it near side to Kuhn. Nice overlapping run here. Entering for the Raptors after that dead ball is number 25, Dean Perry. Raptors want to make this an 8-1 lead. And here's their chance, just wide. Ryan Reed, that might have been the easiest one he had all season. He just hits that one too wide. Ryan Reed has been really a super sub for this Raptors team. Coach Braz has brought him in on numerous occasions. He really stood up big time for this Raptors team last Thursday when he scored both goals in that 2-0 victory, one in which I talked about the Raptors were heavily favorited on paper when you looked at the talent level. They struggled all the way towards the end of that match whenever Ryan Reed came in and scored a pair of goals in just a few minutes to give them that 2-0 victory last Thursday. Then the Raptors hit a bit of a tough patch. Played some good competition, but tied one and lost one. Didn't score a goal in over 200 minutes by the time they scored today. Really kind of had to get that monkey off their back, as they say. And once they did that, the goals started to flow. 3 first-half goals gave them a 3-1 lead at the halftime break. And then 4 goals here in the second half, as we are under 3 minutes to play. Here's Ryan Reed. He chases after it. A huge hit there by the keeper, James. Ryan Reed looks to be in all sorts of pain. Not a good thing for the Raptors to see Ryan Reed on the ground. He is up and moving. He looks to be all right. It was a big tackle there by the keeper, James. He came out. Looks like he may have gotten more of the legs than the ball. We are back underway here. Raptors going to improve to 10-4-1. Once this whistle goes final. This victory today is going to be the 5th season in a row. The Raptors have won 10-plus matches it probably would extend further, but then we get into the COVID year, and that always throws off all the schedules and records and things like that. But Coach Braz has truly built a winner here at Montgomery College. 5 seasons in a row of 10-plus wins. So the Raptors continue to be so good year in and year out, which is not an easy thing to do in the junior college world when you've only got student athletes for a year or two. Coach Braz does an excellent job of bringing in high-end talent and giving players second chances, first chances, and opportunities to further their education and go to those 4-year colleges. So we're under 1 minute to go. A reminder, women's soccer to follow this one about 20 minutes after we finish. Need to switch over to the women's broadcast on the Montgomery College Athletics channel. The Raptors are still putting a lot of pressure on this Lakers team. Gonna have a foul called here as the clock inches towards 0. Raptors gonna win this one.
10, 9.
So here's a shot from deep. It's gonna take a deflection as our PA announcer counts us down, and the buzzer goes off here in Rockville, Maryland. Your Raptors victorious, defeating the Garrett College Lakers 7-1. Raptors move to 10-4-1 overall, their 5th season in a row of 10-plus wins. Coach Braz doing what he's done for years here at Montgomery College, and that is having a winning team and a winning culture. Reminder, switch on over to that women's broadcast. Caleb Scarborough on the call for this one and the women's game. My man Miles has been on the camera. Thanks for tuning in to this men's soccer match as your Raptors are victorious and move to 10-4-1 on the season. A reminder, men's last home game of the season is at the end of October. That is on the 21st of October. Come on out and catch sophomore night. Until next time, thanks for tuning in. Raptors are victorious. Women's match in about 20 minutes. We'll be there for that one. Raptors victorious 7-1 here on the Montgomery College Athletics channel. Till next time, go Raptors.